The Shapiro administration has revealed which state prisons it wants to close. Meanwhile, a study found that healthcare directories are riddled with errors. Students weren't happy when AI announcers were used during graduation. Plus, planets will march across the sky this week. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. The State Department of Corrections recommended to the Shapiro administration the state prisons it would close, reports PennLive. The 110-year-old State Correctional Institute in Center County and Quehana Boot Camp in Clearfield County. These prisons would close as part of efficiency efforts driven by the 2025-26 budget year. Both closures are expected to save the state tens of millions of dollars. The department's recommendations aren't final, however. A 3-month public comment period is required at minimum before any closures do happen. There's already been some pushback against the announcement, with worry surfacing over the prison's employees. Thousands of Pennsylvanians rely on the state's Affordable Care Act marketplace Penny to navigate insurance directories in order to choose plans, find the proper healthcare providers, and to schedule appointments, reports Spotlight PA. Unfortunately, a new study commissioned by the state insurance department has found that these directories are riddled with inaccuracies. Surveys of over 7,700 providers across all 8 companies that sell insurance plans through the marketplace found incorrect information regarding things like whether a doctor was in-network or what their specialty was. And this incorrect information often went unaddressed for months, which goes against a federal law that requires insurance companies to update provider listings every 90 days. In order to fix this problem, the study suggested a few policy changes, such as cracking down on insurers and providers that don't comply with the law with steeper fines and penalties. It was last year that Westchester University hired Tassel to help out with graduation ceremonies by providing pre-recorded name announcements, states Axios Philadelphia. However, the school later said it was under the impression that these pre-recordings were by a human. They weren't. They were AI. Now, one student, Elisa Magello, has published a petition on change.org urging the school to bring humans back for the position, even if they are worried that humans may be more likely to mispronounce names than a program. Magello believes that humans add the empathy that conveys a proper appreciation for the students' accomplishments as they receive their diplomas. The petition has over 1,000 signatures as of the recording of this episode. There's a lot going on in the sky in February, says USA Today via the Bucks County Courier-Times. The full moon, the snow moon, is tomorrow and is expected to stay pretty large and bright throughout the weekend. And the planets are getting ready to march across the sky, so to speak. Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, and Saturn will align in a planetary parade this month. And the best time to spot all 5 of them at once will be on February 24th, about a half hour after the sun sets. The next time something like this will happen will be 2028. That's all, folks. For even more Pennsylvania news and otherwise, visit PennLive.com. Also, please remember to rate this podcast and to share it around with anyone else you think would like it too, please. Thanks ahead of time, and of course, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Today in PA.